crazy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
I need a straw in it.
What can I get you?
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Or what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in the bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Oh. Thank you.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Divorce papers, and then she got killed.
Did you have any life insurance?
No, she's divorced, is it?
Yeah, he wanted to kill her before they were divorced.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She served
She
him
had a
with it.
necklace.
She wasn't physically deserved.
Some kind of religious thing,
Bullshit.
I think. The temp guy would have more of an
No,
idea.
that one is the divorce
She took the
papers.
beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did
So
she
it must have
leave?
been- This is now
Can't
up to
say
date.
for sure.
After the hearing.
Yeah. Oh, what did you ask him?
Something about jewellery.
Oh yeah, missing jewellery. Well,
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
truth on that one?
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
Even a 9's not very big.
Sam has taken me to conference.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
Fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
So you're not going to talk to him then? Because that's where she went to use the phone.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
In the car, quick, so I get kicked.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and...
Why did they have to get out of the car?
Shut. Ray.
Where did
We'll
they
need
go
to come
to?
back
Front
later.
row?
Yeah, you're on the
Well,
cross
why
road.
didn't they ask him then while they were
Yeah.
there? Obviously it's closed because he's out doing his deliveries. Have you just seen you wombat?
What are they doing?
Cops. Having something big, right?
Looks like this lady got the works detected. Better get on.
What is this where the... Oh, okay, that's where the thing were.
Oh, murder.
Yeah.
You can drive.
Really? He's starting to really irritate me now.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Let's see where he lives. 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Can I predict what's going to happen?
What?
There's going to be a chase. Or you're going to be stood there trying to punch each other. How do you know which floor it is?
Well, it's 203, so 3s will be on floor 3.
That makes sense.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
I'd predict him. Oh look! He tried to run and now there's fisticuffs.
Now look,
As predicted.
I don't want no trouble, see? I got nothing to say.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
He just doesn't know out, does he?
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! Do you think I could kill my own wife?
Ex-wife.
Figured the whole place is going over. Then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked. You don't call him anymore.
Just
Oh,
picked
just picked.
fruit market.
Oh,
I wonder
stop
if Angel
typing
gets
through.
all his groceries from this place.
Just like I'm having one of my 5 in it. Ooh.
This will take some explaining.
He obviously doesn't use DAS.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of the man who was moving. I don't know how they are.
Have they just left him sat in another room while they're searching?
Yeah, no. Call the cops, one second. Policeman. Move, Davey.
Open curtains, it's very dark in there.
Oh, it's, isn't it? Oh my god, get out of the way.
Where's his at?
Yeah.
I don't want his at anymore.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My
Just
wife
have
and
an
I are
answer.
separated. And I had the kids
Look
last
at his
night.
face.
I put them to bed early and went to bed
It's a
myself.
mask!
Yes.
Sorry. I don't want to look now.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Random. I had the door open cracked.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Great freaker.
I kept thinking you were gonna call that one a nosy old hag too, pal.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
I knew you were going to jump.
So why didn't you tell me?
This isn't
But you loves me.
It does. Why do you think I went to that
Operator,
door
give me
first?
R&I.
You make me jump.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge
That's really
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks for your help.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all's fair in love.
Well, walk downstairs a bit bloody faster than that. Never even picked his up.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finnis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Head upon soul, virtual
Keep upon thy
discourse,
soul
ill
by virtue of
deeds,
this curse.
and thou be damned, beholding good, both infinite, as is the universe. Thou, their self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, thou now, thou sittest, left at hour come, when thou must appear to that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
In English?
You have changed my mind.
That's the
You
message
would
from
not
Mrs.
give
Henry,
a
yes.
square deal. Fuck you, BD text.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
That looks like
The door's not locked or anything.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
No, it's not, 'cause that busybody said that he followed her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
So what time? So maybe truth or doubt?
She might not have stopped long, but he followed her. That's the thing, I don't know what we truth and doubting, whether or not she stayed long though.
No, you asked her if she visited the widow.
If you want, like I said, I'm confused.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I love my wife.
I don't think
You're
you did
good.
kill her.
Murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
I do think you killed her.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Wanna bet? We have divorce papers.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you
Well,
too
not actually
far,
us.
and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole
So
city
they
for
were
your
still
cruelty
married,
to her,
like I
Angel.
said.
Antonia. Oh,
So
jeez.
the other papers that Harmon gave us was the
She
divorce
doesn't
certificate.
normally drink. She was looking around in her bag.
That's why she was going to his place.
Said she wanted to serve me papers.
No, she's
Me,
still
her
in
own
the divorce
husband.
papers. They weren't actually
And I
divorced.
slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
They weren't actually
What size
divorced,
shoe
that's
do you
what the
wear?
case was for.
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Truth then? Just it said you were wearing it.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
So where are up cuts to your face then? You're a liar. How do you cut yourself though on your sleeve?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if it's enough evidence.
Doubt?
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolyta, he said some bad things about
Hippolyta?
Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Orange Street downtown.
One last question, Amy. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
This guy was willing to write his own mother after I sweated him. They're both of us swiping him. Put him down like that.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market, and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Some kind of thing in between lines.
That may make sense. Yeah, just kind of think.
You recognize this dude at all?
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
Is he to call Leo from
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
An eat guy that were pushing fruit not so long ago. Why didn't we just ask him then?
Mm-hmm.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
No evidence for a lie.
We'll have to go down. Or is she telling the
You
truth?
already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady.
You were trying to get in her pants.
Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
So you didn't notice her wearing a necklace?
But everyone else has noticed it.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up, and she got into that.
I don't know, it could be telling the truth. What do you think?
I don't know.
Then again, why would she go out and come back here to be murdered after?
Out again?
Yeah.
Truth.
I don't know. You choose, please.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
I got a
Oh,
call
don't.
back for that Universal Chorus line.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
I cut someone
Sure
who
the
was
fruit
already
doesn't
dead.
bleed as you open boxes.
It's a typical power thing. Once the snip is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
No blood on it,
They're very smart nowadays, these people. Yeah, we'll just leave it all there.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, we're at 258. Or 253. Seriously, I get major points for that one. Nick, I remembered something. What's that sound?
Some sort of Bible passage.
Who's that? Jeebus.
This fruit skull punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before he pulls his
Milks
fucking
is gonna
arm.
walk in and then run off. There he is. Oh, and there's the run off. And then you're gonna have to drive while he tries and shoots his tyres out.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Oh look, there we go. It's like I've played this before or something. So predictable.
Oh! Grabbed him when we had the chance,
Did I?
Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't.
I don't know. I didn't even know you could run them over. This is not my. Look at this shit.
Blood right back to his own mark.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
You're a sick man, Clem. We need help.
Wow.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fee in a personal visit myself and remind them that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon at the main house. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Oh, we missed one question. Well, got 5 stars still.
Are we awesome?
5
I
stars.
like us.
Everything changes.